Yes, the boys, how are we doing? This video is going to be how I plan my week for peak performance. Just showing you guys how your week should be getting planned, if you guys are even planning your weeks as well. Because when I started up on this journey of self improvement, I didn't used to plan my weeks, guys. I found it insane that people used to have like a planner of which they actually plan their weeks. But I'm going to be going through with you guys what I think is the best way to plan for peak performance. So I start my planning of this peak performance on a Sunday. So Sunday is the day I think which is a good day. Like I learned over the years that the week doesn't start on Monday, guys, it starts on the Sunday. So anyone that is well prepared will start the week on a Sunday. It makes sense. By the time you come to Monday, you know what you're doing, you're ready for the week, you're ready to attack the week, and that is the best way. So the key is just on the Sunday, just planning and knowing what exactly you're going to be doing on the next week. So that's key. No stalling, no thinking, just a clear action plan of what you need to do on each and every day of the next week. So let me just show you guys what my planner looks like and what a good planner should look like as well. But also, guys, don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a fancy planner to start. I know some people, especially in the self-improvement niche as well, some gurus that just have a plain A4 paper, guys, and they just jot down what they need to do on what day. So you don't need anything fancy, but I'm just going to show you which one I've got. And I think this one is pretty good because I've had quite a few. This is probably my third type or fourth type. So I've had quite a few. This is fucking optimal. I think it's optimal anyway. So on this planner, it says all the days of the week with the date. It gives you a weekly focus section as well. So of course, every week, guys, we should focus on 1 to 2 things because you can't focus on 5, 10 things. You cannot focus on more than 2 to 3 things, I would say personally. So me, in my instance, it's gym training, obviously, my food and macros and stuff, and my content. These three are the non-negotiables of my week, and these 3 things I've got to get completed, guys. I put them at the start of my day, like with my trainings, it's at the start of the day. My content is a number one priority. Same with all these things. So same with you guys, like even if you guys are working 9 to 5, I would say the best thing to do is plan pre-work, like have something going on before work, whether that's going to the gym before work, doing some meditating, doing some journaling, working on your side hustle before work. For example, if you work at 9 to 5 for someone else and so you've got to be ready for 8 o'clock for them, get up at 4 to 5 o'clock, and then you can do everything before. Or if you're just about getting up for work, when you finish from work at 5 p.m., you can do them things as well. If you're really on it, you can do both. You can get up before and do a bit after work as well, and just get in bed obviously early. You still need your 8 to 9 hours sleep. It's very important. But yeah, there you go. So just focus on a few things in the 1 week, whatever it is, and smash that out. And then when you focus on one thing as well, you can give it more energy, and that ends up giving you more results as well. So on mine also as well, it's got 3 things I'm grateful for, which is good. I do gratitude journaling every morning, anyways, but that's good. On this, it also tells you how I want to feel this week, so it just gives you a rough idea of what you want out of your next week. You know, do you want to feel motivational? Do you want to feel physically strong? Do you want to feel healthy? So then you can alter and plan your week ahead like that as well. Or do you want to feel happy and free? However you want to plan your week. Also, it's got a weekly goals on here as well. So like I mentioned before, have your main focuses and on this as well. It's got 3 weekly goals. So like 3 things is what you can really focus on the week, which I mentioned for me with gym, my food, and my content. So same with you guys as well. And then it's got a things to do list, 3 of those as well. So they could just be like normal errands, going shopping. That's one of my to dos. I make a shopping list. I go shopping. It could be, I don't know, you've got your car booked in for a service, MOT, just usual life errands, guys. That's the things to do list. And then I've got a habits list, which I find very, very helpful and very, very useful because when I'm going through my day to day or when I'm going through my week, or once the week's complete as well, I can see on what days I've not completed my habits. So on my habit section, I have things like training, steps, reading, clean diet. I think that's me on 4 now. Being happy is one of them. Sleeping 8 to 9 hours is one of them. Creating content is one of them. So I can just go back and reflect on my week, and it's so easy. I just look at one section of my planner and I know roughly how much I've done in this week or how well I've done as well. And sometimes, obviously, when I'm slipping on my sleep and stuff, I can see that, wait a minute, I've not slept that good this week. I'm going to focus on my sleep the next week. It's very, very good, guys. So let me just show you my habit section. You can see it. So obviously you fill your habits in, and then you just got like circles that you can just colour in. And I think it is very, very cool, this one. On most of my other planners, it didn't really have this. But this is a very cool one, and it's very easy just to look at as well. Let me show you the whole planner as well. Don't know what you can see from here. You've got the grateful for, the weekly goals, the things to do. You've got your notes. You've got a note section as well. And then even at the bottom, it says top 3 wins as well. So you can rate your week once you've completed it as well. And also it's got a rate your week section as well. So it gives you like a number of 1 to 10 or how much you want to rate your week. It's very rare I get a 10. It just shows about just being consistent. It's very rare. I give myself a 7 most of the time, sometimes 6. If it's been a really good week, 8 or 9. I never give myself a 10. I don't think I have given myself a 10, because let's be honest, guys, we're not perfect. We're not going to have perfect weeks. If you have a perfect week, kudos to you, that's great, but it's not all the time that we have perfect weeks, guys. Majority of the time, they're not perfect. We're human. We make mistakes. We make cock-ups, and that is part of the game. It's just part of the game. But yeah, guys, that's my planner, and that's how I plan my week. But let me also just show you roughly of how I would also like plan it as well. So like on the Monday, let's just say on the Monday, right? I'm starting off with my columns. So even in here, I will write small things down as well. Like as soon as I wake up, I do meditation for 5 minutes. I do gratitude journaling. I read a prayer. So I'll write them 3 things down. And when I've completing things throughout my day, or like I'll tick them off as well, guys. So I know what I've done or what I've missed. Then I'll put training, and I'll put exactly what I'm training as well. So it saves me thinking. So when I go to the gym, I just know exactly what I'm doing. To be honest, now I've got such a routine, I know anyway, but I still write it down. So I would put, Monday I do push day, but I do push with buys. Normally it's push with tries, but like chest and tries, but I do it with buys, and I do the opposite, pull with tries. It just, when you got that pump, so when you got a chest pump, you can see your buys with it. It just looks good in it. I think it's just better. It's better, guys. Just try it. Trust me. Just trust me on that one. So I do push day, so shoulders, chest, with buys. I do core as well, and I always write down, and I also write down train hard, which we should always train hard. And that's it. So I write that down on that day, and then I'll also put long form content, recording a video of this with the title as well. So I know. So this is what I'm saying, guys. So when it comes to that day, I'm not thinking for the week what to do. I've got an actionable step-by-step plan for the whole week of what I need to do. Simple. I look at my book, and my book tells me what I need to do. And also, guys, another tip I will give you as well is put it in order of what is most priority to you. What is the most important thing to you as well? So for me, it's training and content. Like I said, that's the first thing I start my day with. I mentioned it in my other videos as well. Eat the frog. The frog is basically the most important task. The frog is the ugly, stinky thing that we don't want to eat, but we have to eat it straight away. So there's no chance of us not eating it then, because we've already ate it. So that's the concept, guys, of how you should also plan your week as well. So you put your biggest, hardest tasks, the most priority to you first. That is what I would recommend. And yeah, that's it, guys, to be honest. And another thing as well I would say is when planning goals and like planning your week as well, like don't bite more than what you can chew. Don't bite off more than what you can chew, because what happens is, right, if you do that, you're not gonna be consistent. And then there's no point of even doing. You'd rather rack up small wins or do things that are reasonable, not too small as well. Something they have to challenge you, but things that are reasonable so you can actually stick to it as well, guys. You don't want to have like this big delusional goals throughout the week and be like, oh, I want to achieve this, but then you don't actually do anything though. You could try that, you probably fail and you won't even do anything. So let's keep it something reasonable. And when you're in a habit and actually consistently racking up these small wins, then you can increase the actual difficulty of it as well. Then you can increase the difficulty of it, and then that's good then, because then you can actually do that as well. So that's when you can increase it, racking up the small wins. And guys, another thing, we're all humans, we have fuck ups as well. So like say for example you've planned your Monday to Saturday, you fuck up on the Tuesday. What do you do on the Wednesday? You start off where you left off. Right? So on the Wednesday, don't beat yourself up about it. Shit happens, things happen. The main thing is as long as you stick to the whole week as best as you can, guys. You know, like we're not perfect. You're not gonna be perfect on this as well, so just continue where you left off on the next day. And lads, there you go. That's how you plan for peak performance in my book. And guys, let me know which videos you want me to make or what you want to see in the self-improvement niche. I'm willing to give it a go. I'm willing to give it a shot. But I love y'all. It's been fucking emotional. Like, share, and subscribe.